and the Cincinnati Bengals. Has it all teed up, and we're off and running at Paycor Stadium. Has this at the 6. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Right to the air, Burrow. Has it downfield. It's Chase. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals take a 6-0 lead right away. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. Almost feel bad for those fans who went to get food before finding their seats here, Brock. While they're waiting in line, they got a touchdown on the first play from scrimmage.
I got a sense of you.
He misses on the extra point, so a good start for their offense, but not for him kicking. Score stays at 6-0. Probably still thinking about that missed extra point, partner, but he's got to move past it quick as he gets forward to send this one away. Fielded at the 7. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. First carry here for Aaron Jones. Well, maybe the rest of the game is going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards.
You know, for pitchers, you hear them say, gosh, you got to pitch this guy backwards. For defenses, you got to do the same at times, Kate. You just can't always run it on first. You got to mix in some high percentage pass plays. Otherwise, you're going to get hit right in the face for a loss, just like that.
And this one will get them into enemy territory. Hit and stop quickly. The catch moves into the 48. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that's going to give the Vikings the first down. From the gun, Jones gets it. And second down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
These edge defenders in the league today, Kate, they've got so much on their list to do. A huge to-do list. They got to get to the passer, they got to set an edge, and they got to stop that run game, not just on the end of the line, but in that case, right in the middle of the field.
And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Here's McCarthy on 1st and 10. Connects with his back, Aaron Jones. And he's going to be marked down a yard shy of that marker.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
From the 23. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you've got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
McCarthy throwing on this 3rd and 1. That's caught. This is Addison. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. They'll have first and goal to go now after they gain 18 on the previous play.
First and goal, Minnesota.
Working inside the red zone. And they score. It's a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings find an answer with their opening drive. It's a T.J. Hockenson touchdown. Now it's Will Reichert on for the extra point. He connects on the extra point try. And the Vikings literally won up that opening touchdown drive, as they take a 7-6 lead here. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Returning it from the 4. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
At their own 18-yard line.
Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes first and 10. Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Has him on the quick hitter. They'll get 18 yards there. And it'll be first down, Bengals.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
First down, ball at the 36.
Here we go.
Burrow setting to throw. Gets it to him on the screen. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
We've heard it said, and I believe it to my core. Football is the ultimate team sport. And a well-run screen like that is the ultimate team play because it takes all 11 doing their job.
Burrow on first down. This is hauled in by T. Higgins. And this one does not go far.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
Sticking in the air. It's Burrow. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And he's there to send that one away. Incomplete. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown. And you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
11. Stop.
Again, it's Burrow. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
Tendencies tend to show themselves, Kate, and really come to life on third downs. Right? They want to go to their best receiver. Defense knows it. They know that tendency. They double it, and they make the play.
Here we go. Right, 80.
Fourth down, Burrow. This connects with Higgins. What a call. They wind up with 12 on fourth down and pull off the conversion. They're now set for first and 10.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
From the red zone now. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Harrison Smith with the INT. Well, they were thinking at least a field goal on the drive if they couldn't reach the end zone, right? But the interception keeps them from even getting 3 out of this possession.
You really hope at the end of this game you don't look back and go, shoulda, woulda, coulda. If we could have gotten some points out of that drive early, we wouldn't be in the situation we are in now.
So that brings us to the end of one. Both teams starting that long walk to the other end of the field. 7-6 is our score. We're back to Paycor Stadium right after this. We're ready now for the second quarter to begin. Vikings in control of it. They are facing second down deep on their own end. Off his back foot, hurling this deep. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete.
How many times do defenders hear from their coaches, read and react, read and react. You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and more importantly, you got to react as he begins to throw and knock that ball away.
McCarthy throwing on third down. Complete out to the right. And they get to him a good ways downfield from that line of scrimmage.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Broken out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Second down, McCarthy to pass. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So now it's going to be third and long. Back to the air, McCarthy. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out, how in the heck do we turn this around?
Another throw here for McCarthy. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go.
I'm not sure it matters whether you think you've got the perfect play call in that situation. Hey, listen, going for it anywhere inside your own 20, the risk, it outweighs the reward fivefold, maybe tenfold.
On first down, here's Burrow. Dumps it off to his running back. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on first down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on second down.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Finding Brown back-to-back plays. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. Give them about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets them up with first and goal.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Here we go, here we go.
Brown is in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals take a second quarter lead. So Brock, good work there to finish off the drive in the end zone and retake the lead.
You just get this feeling every once in a while in games, this sucker's going to be a back-and-forth football game. So what a great job offensively to jump out in front here in the first half of play.
And they beat the defense with the throw and get 2 following the touchdown. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Ty Chandler to return. And this gets out to the 30 before he stops.
Chandler on the return. The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Vikings to the line now. Here's first and 10. McCarthy looking to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Second down carry for Jones. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
Throwing on third and long. 4th down coming up.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
This offense is not leaving the field. On 4th and 8, they're going for it. They will go. It's McCarthy. A lot of guys there, and it's intercepted. Demetrius Knight has it. And the Bengals get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game.
Coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop the potential pick 6? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
Following the near interception, this is 2nd and 10. The play action here. Burrow. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
On 3rd down, here's Burrow. Completed to his running back. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Whether they meant to go to him or was an adjustment on the fly, that's not the read that was going to beat this defense for a 1st down. That look, well, this crew defensively was prepared for and knew how to keep it short of the marker.
180. Playing hot.
Burrow trying on 4th down. And that's incomplete in the end zone. Could have been 6 points, but as that one falls, Brock, instead just a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
As a man, Justin Jefferson. Galloping inside the 40. Jefferson! It's a Minnesota touchdown! The Vikings earn the chance to tie before halftime. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown! That score was less about the throw, although it was good, partner, but it was more about getting it to somebody who knew exactly what to do with it.
Well, Kate, it's a good thing the touchdown shows up on both their stat sheets, because sometimes, well, it's quarterback who delivers, and sometimes it's the effort after the catch that really makes the magic happen.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. This return starts at the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
At their own 22-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Gun. Stop. 180.
Burrow from the gun. Oh, put some heat on this deep. He's got it deep downfield. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals get some late points and the lead. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. And that's no good. His 2nd missed extra point of the day. So now after his 2nd missed point after the game, he's hoping to strike this one a little better as he kicks it away. Needed a little more to reach the landing zone, so give him the ball at the 40-yard line. They give to Jones, right side. He's robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Well, once we saw them on a collision course with one another, we know how inertia works. The bigger man, he wins.
They'll go play action here. It's McCarthy. Bails out of the pocket quick. Throwing on the run. Deep down that left. He's got it inside the 25. That's a 38-yard play for him to move the sticks.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
First and 10, here's Jones. And he manages to reach the 19 before he stopped. He'll get 2 yards, and that brings up second down.
A 2-yard gain brings up second down at the 19-yard line.
From the 19, pressure's there, and he goes down again. He needs some extra time to think over third and long. We've got a timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
You get into the red zone and every detail matters. It matters on the whole 100 yards. But, Kate, once you get inside this red zone, it is so critical. And let's tip our cap to the defense on the details, creating that sack.
They're going to throw it on third and long. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken.
Hey, third down, I get it. Give your quarterback some freedom, right, to make a play, even if he's got to work backwards. It can blow up in your face as it did right there when nothing opens up.
We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. So the Vikings will try a field goal on fourth down. Will Reichert headed out. This is a 50-yard look from the right hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that cuts the lead in half, down to 3.
Kid, I don't think there's any question. This is going to be a close game when it's all said and done because it's awfully tight here at the half. And that field goal, that gives them a little more confidence running into the locker room.
Now the Vikings use their third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half or if we get a play from scrimmage as this one's away. Here's Charlie Jones with the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. One last play before the break.
Here we go.
The final throw before the break. He's going deep this time. Brought in inside the 20. And he has this down to the 14-yard line. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. Here's a return from the 7. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Minnesota into formation. It's first and 10. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Has him on the quick hitter. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. That play good for 17 and a first down. Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. On play action now, McCarthy. Completed over the middle. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. It's a pickup of 11. And it'll bring up a Minnesota first down.
Well, his heart. Where some quarterbacks look off double coverage and check it down, this guy just attacks it head on. And why wouldn't he if he's capable of beating it for that kind of result?
1st and 10. Here's McCarthy. Dumped off to his running back. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
These intermediate gains, that is a wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
Again, McCarthy to throw. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Brought in along the sideline. Just need an official ruling, and they said catch. Great play. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Throwing again now. McCarthy finds him over the middle. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Another throw here for McCarthy. Running a screen now for Jones. And he's tackled for no gain.
Defense all over that throw. You could just smell it. They just smelled that football coming their way, and that's as good as an incompletion. And they're going to be in a good spot. 2nd down coming up.
Back to the air, McCarthy. And this one hurts. Had a touchdown in his hands, but he couldn't hold on. 3rd down coming up. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
Third and goal for McCarthy. Looking underneath, it's Jones. So they wind up with about 6 out of that play. Now we all wait and see if they want to go for it.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face, because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
He's back to throw. And they score. It's a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings take the lead right away in half number 2. Jordan Addison, the touchdown. Man, Brock, that defense held up 3 straight plays. They just couldn't come up with the one final stop they needed to get off the field.
And how about this offense? Courage of the offense to run it back for one more snap and make the adjustments on 4th and goal to finally punch it in. Quite the mini little chess match we just saw play out over those last 4 plays.
This one is up and good. And the Vikings take a 4-point lead. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Fielded at the 7. This makes it up to the 25. Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. 180. 11. Stop.
Burrow on the play action. That one doesn't find its man incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Hey, can. 12. 11.
Burrow setting up the play action. Throw left side, caught by Higgins. The big play nets him 17 yards. And it sets up a Cincinnati first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
43-yard line.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43.
11. Right 80.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Escapes the pocket. Play didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away.
Kate, I got to believe he hearkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down.
Here we go. 11. Right 80. Right up.
Sticking in the air. It's Burrow. Setting up the screen. Now over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
That pass, it did put him in a position where he had to shake a defender. That's all you want. Give me a one-on-one. And he is capable of doing it, but not against that dude. That defender could not be shook, and he knocked him back across the line.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12.
Gun. Start. 11 mighty. Start.
To the air again. It's Burrow. And he works this to the 38 before going down. They manage 22 on the rip and a first down.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
First down.
Here we go.
First and 10.
First and 10 now. Here's Burrow. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Byron Murphy picks it. Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Completed to his running back. And he's able to get across the 25 before stepping out.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Second and 3 now. From the 27. Forced out to his right. Launching deep down the right sideline. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up. He was looking for T.J. Hawkinson. And now they'll face a 3rd and 3. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Snap it to McCarthy. Short pass brought in. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. That was the biggest 3-yard gain you're going to see because instead of a turnover on downs, Brock, it gets them a first. McCarthy throwing here. Running left side by Jefferson. And he halts in after about a 6-yard pickup. Stop made at the 36. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Second and 4 at the 37-yard line.
Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Hits his running back. And he's taken to the ground after a nice push downfield.
And I can promise you, you go back and look at the most efficient offenses in the NFL over the last couple decades, one thing will resonate. You've got to be able to attack the middle of the field. It's great to do it with receivers. It's awesome with tight ends. But when you get that influence from your running backs, man, you become a dangerous offense to stop.
Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
To throw at this level, so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It'll be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
2nd and 10, McCarthy. Setting up the running back screen. Rolling into enemy territory. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. That play good for 17 on a first down.
17 yards.
They're set up at the 35 now. Throwing on first, it's McCarthy. And the Bengals are too much. They take it down. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Another try following the sack. And it looks great flying through the air rush, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Looking to throw. He throws a bullet down the right sideline. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up. Looking for his wide receiver there. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. And that offense isn't budging. They're going for it. Looking to throw. They did it. He made the interception. Jordan Battle with the INT. And the Bengals have some new life in the 4th.
That's just a bad decision, frankly. And really, as a quarterback in this moment of the game, you got to know it's not a time to take a risk. Cannot be throwing out life preservers and giving that other team, your opponent, a chance like he just did.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it'll be 1st down, Bengals.
11 MT.
Cincinnati Bengals.
Burrow from the gun. He sends this one to the end zone. And no one had a shot at that. It's at the back of the end zone, incomplete.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket, keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
On 2nd and 10 now, it's Burrow. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be right up against that line that they need to make it 3rd and maybe a yard at most from the 34.
It's what these quarterbacks are having to do more often now than ever before in football. Show off a little mobility. Get outside the pocket and find that open man.
31, Burrow. That's caught beyond the marker. Picked up a few as he heads out of bounds. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks. This will be the last play before our 2-minute warning.
Here we go.
On first down, here's Burrow. Buys time, rolling right. He can run it. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Cincy. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the first down. Bengals needing 4 points.
Here we go, here we go.
Now a shotgun handoff to Brown. His charge towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
You know, some positive yardage here, Kate, but just as important, they're mixing up their play calling. And they could very well be setting up the defense for a big play later.
Here we go.
They'll run again with Brown. And he's going to be bottled up just a few yards into that second down run. Drive has gone 8 plays now as they face 3rd and 3.
Gun. Cut. Cut.
And he's going to have the touchdown. We'll see if he gets to keep this, though, Brock. We've got some laundry on the field. Ooh, a disappointing call despite the quarterback pleading with the officials. Got offensive pass interference, and that wipes away that touchdown.
Yeah, I'm chuckling because I remember some of my conversations with those whiteouts, and you're not going to change his mind. Once that judge makes his decision and verdict, yeah, it's over.
Here we go. 11.
Throwing now. This connects with Higgins. And he will score and give them the lead in the final minute. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything we could have won. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go beyond response.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Chandler now on the return. Dukes out of one stop. He's got a lane up past the 30. And he was pushing for midfield there before they finally dragged him down at the 45.
Trailing by 1 score late here, Kate. Maybe this is the return. Maybe this is what helps them get right back into it. Good field position now to start their most important series yet of this game.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. Here he is to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
That's what I call complementary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
The clock inside of 50 seconds now. 2nd and 10. Setting up to pass. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. DJ Turner comes up with it. And the Bengals make the play that should win them this game.
Well, we're watching the defense not just generate turnovers, but really add to them. A return like that, think about it. That's 4 or 5 plays that you just saved your offense from as they try to make that interception, yet another one, count.
First and 10 from the 41.
Get set.
You're going to pass it here. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call.
Get set.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Throwing deep for the end zone. And this is incomplete. Could have been a touchdown, but all it is now is a 3rd down. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line.
Here we go. Stop.
Back to throw. Taking a big shot for the end zone. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Okay, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
He look to throw it. He's trying another one deep. And again, they drop the interception. This time it's a good thing, though. Much better field position without it, thanks to the turnover on downs.
You go for it on 4th down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them the possession.
Here's McCarthy, 1st and 10. That one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they face 2nd down. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. But I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there are going to be more interceptions.
McCarthy trying again on 2nd down. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining. Looking for his wide receiver there. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you've got to count on those being efficient and effective.
Here he is to throw. The left side brought in by Hawkinson. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy in midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. And with 2 seconds remaining in our contest, we're going to see what both teams decide to do with this final play. This is outside of field goal range, so no choice but to go for it here. One final shot here. Trying to push it deep downfield. And this one's swatted away by a defender, so they went for it unsuccessfully. And now they turn it over on downs. So the Bengals pick up the win in this one. This is the type of game everyone was hoping they'd see when they entered this stadium, Brock, you and I included. A close one that went all the way down to the final whistle.
Okay, this is one of the bigger adjustments a college player has to make to the NFL. In college, you get a lot of blowouts. The NFL, every game you get calloused because you know more often than not, they'll be like this, a one-possession game that's not about how you start. It's all about how you finish.
time to deal with the drama. I wore the Chanel and I got your back. I promised that I would've never gotten phone if I knew I would get so attached. I promised that I would've never hit the road if I knew that you weren't coming back. Was it too much to ask for? You know that I had you. You know that I would've did anything that you asked for. You know that I had you. I know that you know I gave everything.
Stressing, quit stressing. You should already know how I'm stepping. Saying you want love for the essence. This time I'll be the one to address it. No ABCs, but I got that for your efforts. New Van Cleef for the necklace. Being that voice in the trenches, so tell me what's your preference. I'ma keep my cool if you stay composed. And when your boy gets home, I don't wanna hear no chat about. If you ain't got proof, then leave it alone. I'm on the road trying to keep us afloat. While you want space and a reason to grow. If things are best left kept on the low, then I think you should leave that after the tone.
Was it too much to ask for? You know that I had you. You know that